Namaste, beloved community. I apologize for this being late today. I had a conflict and Mercury retrograde is playing havoc again. I had scheduled to go live at my regularly scheduled time. Then a short time before, about 2 hours before, I was notified that I had a meeting that I had to be on. And so I moved it. Well, first I tried to record and I was going to have it play during this time. And I spent about 45 minutes recording a message for you. And when I went back to Zoom, because I hit the record, saw that it didn't record. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. Which, if you didn't know when that is, it begins tomorrow, but we are already in the shadow phase and it's already wreaking havoc with things. But I wanted to come on, even though I can't do my typical hour show, I wanted to come on at least for a few moments and tell you that I am here thinking about you all. I am in Ecuador. And if you haven't heard, I have agreed to take on a massive, or I guess head up a massive thing with Sri and Kara of creating 1,800 clinics and centers around the world. I cannot do this alone. I need your help. And so it's taking a lot of my time. I'm going to be in Ecuador a lot more than I had planned this year in 2022, but what a blessing because it's such a beautiful place, right? And the energy here is amazing. But I wanted to get on because there's so much happening right now. As you know, Mercury is going retrograde tomorrow. Uranus is coming out of retrograde and stationing direct. And namaste. Thank you, Gary, for joining me. I'm so grateful. And everyone that joins, everyone that pops on, anytime you see this is the right time. And I'm so grateful for you. I just want you to know that. So Ecuador, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, I want, if you don't know what I'm doing, if you don't know what this mission is, I want to share it just briefly with you because I'm going to need all of your help and support and ideas and prayers and encouragement and all of that. Sri and Kara want to create 1,800 centers, Avesa centers and Clinica Lindas around the world over the next 5 years. That's a huge order, right? It's a huge mission. And I've agreed to kind of take the lead on this, which is going to be incredible, the amount of people that we can help. And I want to share with you just some miracles that happened here in Ecuador this last weekend in Cuenca at our soon-to-be second location for Clinica Linda and eventually an Avesa center. Jim Onek, of Epic Lasers, right? He came, and yes, Pauline, they will be in the US as well. They'll be all over the world. And so if you have, or if you know of anyone that has a heart to want to collaborate with us, to want to partner with us, to create these centers, this is what we are wanting. And then I'll tell you about these miracles, which will get you even more excited to be a part of this. We are wanting partners in these centers where we'll collaborate with you on getting the laser and helping to create the center. We just ask that at least 2 days a week, it is offered to the low-income Indigenous people in your area for free, the laser. The rest of the time you can charge, you can ask for donations. It can be a what can you afford kind of thing. You can do it on a scale, sliding scale if you want. Whatever that is fantastic. We just want to create these centers where people can come and hold the Egyptian rods, feel the massive energy flowing through. They can get miraculous treatments with this laser. So the two miracles that happened this last weekend with us, one gentleman has MS, and his neck has been frozen like this for quite a while. So he could not bring his neck down. He couldn't turn his head and look side to side. His neck was frozen like that. And so Jim worked on his neck with a laser, and it stimulates the nerve endings, right? The laser goes in and stimulates the cell regeneration and stimulates the nerve endings. And after one treatment, he was able to bring his head down and look side to side like normal. Woo, that is absolutely incredible. The other gentleman was in a wheelchair and had been in an accident 7 years ago and has not stood for 7 years. Jim used it on his spine, and the man, you could see his legs start to twitch, the nerve endings starting to wake up, and his toes starting to move. So at the end of the treatment, he was able to stand up. And I know with more treatments, he is going to be able to walk. I mean, who doesn't want to be a part of bringing this kind of technology to the world and making it available, affordable for everyone? Meaning, if somebody can't pay, they get it for free. If they can only pay $5, they get the treatment. If they can pay the full $50, $60, $70 for treatment, depending on what they're getting, then they pay it. Whatever. So yes, we want to collaborate with other members of this beautiful community. And who do you know that would want to collaborate with us to create an Avesa Center where you can have other things that are offered as well besides the clinic? That can be one part of it, but then you can offer massage, you can offer Avesa energy balancing, you can offer other services that are healing modalities, supportive modalities for the body, for someone. We can have stream in classes. We can have a theater area where we stream in live classes for them, and you can make that available for people. We can have trainings, where Sri Kira can be on the big screen in your center and in your Avesa center and do trainings. How cool would that be? Supporting people, helping to raise the vibration of the planet, helping to help people suffer less, because so many people are lost, so many people are suffering. Depression, anxiety is at an all-time high right now because of all the isolation, because of all the fear, because of all the polarity, because of all the focus on differences rather than how we are together. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. We are part of the one spirit. We are all part of God. Many of nutrition is so stop. I'm This is a power struggle right now. And it's a power struggle between the individual self and the systems that have been in place that are really outdated. We can see our financial systems changing. We can see the Constitution, especially in the US. It is the year of revelations, revelations of truth, revelations of what has been hidden, revelations of maybe dark things that have been going on behind the scenes that people aren't aware of. It's going to get the light shown on, and there are going to be revolutions. So try really hard to stay out of fear. Try really hard to take care of yourself, to be more gentle with yourself. And I can tell you right now, in this year, it's a huge up-level year for us awakening and ascension. And as we do that, our bodies need extra care. But we really need to have our bodies be healthy. We need to be strong. We need to move our bodies every day. At minimum of 30 minutes, go walk. And if you're like, but Dawna, that hurts me to walk, try finding a pool where you can walk in the water where you're supported and it doesn't hurt. But do some movement of some sort for 30 minutes every day and work yourself up to an hour. It's going to be vitally important for this year, for 2022, that you do that, because there's so much up-leveling, so much energy happening. There's going to be so many changes, so much upheaval that you need to support your body, and you need a healthy, strong, vital body to be able to move through this the best that you can, optimally, right? And so that's why I'm sharing that with you, because that's the information that I was getting, was to share with you. Drink more water, eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, organic if possible, grow some stuff yourself. You can get and grow those little micro greens and add those to your salads, to smoothies. That gives you some more nourishment, some more healthy nourishment that your body really is in need of right now. Take foot baths or full baths with Epsom salt and essential oil that supports you. Whatever sense support is very supportive of you. Right now is the time for you to take a step back from all that hard work from the fourth quarter of 2021, from the year-end stuff, from being so job focused through the season of Capricorn, and we're still in it until right after the full moon. But with this full moon, it's as we go into Aquarius season, it is encouraging you to be more focused on self and not so job focused, and really nurture yourself, really take care of yourself, really let go, sit with those feelings. In order to release the feelings, we have to sit with them, we have to feel them. So if you're angry, be angry, go outside and scream at the top of your lungs, or I like to get a pillow and hit it with like a plastic bat, or sometimes just my fist, you know, if I have anger that I need to expel. If you are sad, give yourself that permission to cry. There's nothing wrong. It's normal for us all to cry, no matter your gender. It doesn't mean you are weak. On the contrary, it means you are taking care of your body, and you're allowing your body to feel the emotion that you are having, and you are releasing it. Otherwise, it gets stuck in our bodies and it comes out as an ailment of some sort. So it comes out as we then get stored blocks in our chakras, in our body, and we get aches and pains that are unexpressed emotions. And we may not even realize what those are. So it's really important that we pay attention to that and do that. Allow ourselves, sit and meditate. Sit and if you don't meditate now, I challenge you to make that a part of your practice this year, because it's really important. And no, you don't have to start January 1. And if you've already blown some of your resolutions, that's okay. Give yourself a break. Start over again. Start over again now. Start over again tomorrow morning. It doesn't have to be January 1. That's not the magic date that you start a new resolution and stick to it. It does take 21 days for something to become a habit. And it only takes a few days to break that habit. So it's really important that you get yourself in the habit of taking care of your body, of the sacred vessel that houses your glorious soul and spirit. And you all have such beautiful hearts and souls. That's what I see. That's part of my spiritual gifts, is I can see and feel people's hearts and souls. And I can tell you right now, everybody that is tuning in, everyone that touches in with this video has a beautiful heart and soul. And you have gifts, you have talents that you've not even discovered that you are meant to share with the world. So let's step up and do that. And I want to also reiterate that this full moon on Monday, the Cancer, the emotional moon, also might bring up some things in regards to children, whether that's your own or as a whole, collective children. It's that mothering, that feeling, that the need to protect people that need it. And typically that's children, right? They don't typically have as much of a voice as adults do. So pay attention to that. Release the past. We have gone through a cycle that has just ended that was 12 years, 12 to 13. You have gone through a cycle. I've gone through a cycle. Collectively, we've gone through a cycle that has been 12 to 13 years long. What are you releasing? You're releasing some things that you may not even realize you're releasing. But pay attention to what needs to be released. Find that dear friend of yours, you no longer align with your beliefs. That's okay. It's time to let that go naturally. Don't try to hold on. Don't try to resist. Don't try to keep something alive that is not meant to be. I hope that makes sense. So release toxic relationships, release toxic places that you live or visit or whatever. If something doesn't feel right anymore, let that go. Find what does feel right. Find what does support you and feel authentic to you, like where you're supposed to be. Also, besides relationships, what about doing day in, day out as far as your work? You know, are you doing what feeds your soul? Are you so excited to get up every day and greet the day and knowing that, you know, what you're doing is feeding your soul, making you excited? Do you have passion about it? If not, why not? Even if you can only do that once a week right now, find 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of your week to start doing what you love, what feeds your soul, and watch it transform to where that starts taking more and more of your time and you're able to release what no longer serves you. Those are the things that I challenge you for this next week. So yeah, pay attention to the power struggles because they're going to be happening. You know, do you listen to yourself? Do you listen to your connection to God, to your angels, to spirit, to source, to the universe? Or referring to authorities outside of you solely? I'm not saying don't tune in to somebody that you are learning from. Excuse me. Not at all. That's important. It's important to have mentors, teachers, and healers in our life, right? Get out of the victim triangle. It's important to have those mentors and teachers, absolutely. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about society, governments. Are you listening to what society as a whole or in your community is saying is right and not trusting your own inner guidance? That's what I'm talking about. That's going to become really apparent and highlighted during this full moon and actually into 2022 with Pluto where it is. So pay attention. And with that, I've got to bring it to a close, unfortunately, but there's a couple of things I want to share with you. One, I find unbelievably fascinating. This full moon in Cancer is at 27 degrees of Cancer. The next 6 moons after this, full moons after this, are 27 degrees of that sign. Whether it falls a moon in Taurus or Pisces or Aquarius or whichever, it is exactly at 27 degrees each one. That has not happened for who knows how long. This is an unusual year, and I know Sri and Kira have talked about it being a huge, massive up-level year, and it is. That is amazing, and that comes down for the Ascended Numerology, that equals 9, which is about manifestation. So are you manifesting a better world? Are you manifesting collectively a more peaceful, the sea of neutrality, supportive, loving world where we create these incredible centers around the world to support and help people suffer less? Or are you manifesting a world where there's war, there's polarity, there's fear, there's so much anger, there's so much distrust and divisiveness, where only a few people are in control, in the power, that are the ones making billions and billions of dollars? Or are you wanting to help manifest and create a world where everyone gets their needs met? We get to choose. Collectively, we get to decide, we get to manifest together. And I find it really fascinating that we have 7 of these full moons in a row that are exactly at the 27 degrees of whatever that sign is that they're in. That is profound. This is a profound up-level year. I can't stress it enough. It is going to be a profound up-level year. What are you willing to do? What actions are you willing to take to match what you speak, what you believe, what your heart says? Step forward with your gifts and let's join hands and let's make this world such a better place. It needs it. And on that note, I want you to know to watch your email. If you are signed up for Sri and Kira's email, if you're not, go to sriandkira.com and get signed up because you want to know what's happening. They have so much incredible information coming. Monday Magics are going to be twice a month. The first and third Mondays of the month, you want to be there. It's a small donation, and it helps to support this incredible cause of creating these 1,800 clinics around the world and centers. That is incredible. Sri and Kira have felt called to come back live on Sundays. That's going to be at the end of the month. Watch your email for that e-card coming out sometime within the next week. So both of those are going to come out in e-cards sometime in the next few days, if not within the next week. Third is the incredible March event that I am helping plan that Jess Jutinen is spearheading, along with the beautiful Amalia. And of course, with Shri and Kira, this is their vision of, and others are helping us. We are calling forward and asking for at least 6 elders from various tribes around the world to come together in unity at the solstice here at Tosa Blue Mountain to share blessings and messages for humanity together as one. We will have incredible ceremonies offered by different tribes. We will have different classes, different music, live music, hopefully some dancing, fun. It's going to be an incredible event. And I really, really, really hope that you feel called to join us. I'll be here. It's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. So watch for that information coming out so you can sign up. You can sign up to participate virtually or sign up to participate in person. And I really hope that you will join us in person, because if you've not experienced Tosa Blue Mountain in person, you really want to gift yourself that opportunity and that experience. It is unlike any place I have ever been on this planet. It is so pure, the air here. The hummingbirds are as big as regular birds back in the US. It's green and lush. There's so much fruits and vegetables growing all over this mountain. There's archaeology sites all over this mountain of ruins from the Canary and others and beyond. They're thinking that some of this stuff has been here for 2,500 years and beyond. The energy here you have to experience, because I cannot tell you or express how intense and how amazing it is. So make sure you sign up and join us for all of those things. But I will be back next week, hopefully live with the call board so we can talk. And I apologize for this being late today. Know that you have been in my heart, and I have been sending you all, and I will continue to send you all so much love, light, and blessings. And I so look forward to getting to talk with you next week. There's so much more that I wanted to share, but I am out of time. It always goes so fast, but I really want to talk to you all and continue. So enjoy the full moon, do some sort of ceremony. There's lots of free ones online. Check out YouTube, start meditating, drink more water, eat more healthy foods, take foot baths or full baths. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel those emotions, journal about it, release the past, and claim the future. Together we are better. Together we can make the future so incredibly bright. And if you've not been to shriandkira.com, make sure you get there and check out all the amazing things that are coming. I love you all so very, very much, and it's such an honor to be with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste and many blessings. Bye.